moms. Literally just got my coffee and I'm heading out to, well, heading out to the city. I figured I'd just take you guys with me real quick. I know it's been some time a little bit, so thank you guys for allocating a little bit of your time once again, multiple times, guys. Today I figured I'd just take you guys over here in the city. This is my morning walk. Typically do morning walks on TikTok, but I figured what the heck, I might as well just take you guys with me on YouTube. This is going to be interesting because I have no idea how YouTube is going to perform, how well it's going to perform on during my typical morning walks. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and test that out. This is the first time I'm going live over here in the city on YouTube. I typically do those TikTok lives on well, like I do TikTok lives, I don't do YouTube lives when I'm in the city, when I'm doing morning walks. So simply because on TikTok I was getting really incredible results, but I'm wondering if I'm gonna beat those results on YouTube. Specifically on TikTok live, I would get like maybe 200, 300 viewers, but on YouTube, I don't know how many viewers I'm gonna get. Let's find out, guys. So this is actually fairly interesting thing, guys. So I wanted to tell you guys for how you could become the next wave of creators. So feel free to ask me any questions while I'm taking you guys with me in the city. So how you could become the next wave of creators, and what would it entail for you to do that? What is the secret formula for how to become the next wave of creators? So guys, maybe you have seen some people out there doing all sorts of content review, all sorts of hotel reviews, and kind of walking around and showing the brand, and you probably was mesmerized at some point by some of those creators. You're gonna recognize them quickly once you see them, once you see their content. And once you see their content, you're gonna be like, oh man, I want that product. Why? Because those creators are different. They're walking around and they're including their own brand, not just somebody else's brand, but their own brand. And of course, they're kind of doing combination of mix their own brand and somebody else's brand, but mostly their own brand. Those next wave of creators doing all sorts of reviews and getting you guys involved into the whole world of content creation and building a brand and getting their audience involved into the process. So this is the difference. This is the major difference that I noticed between the next wave of creators and just like regular TikTok shop affiliates or any other kind of people out there. So guys, over here I notice I'm still getting, it's interesting, I'm still getting zero viewers, zero live viewers. It's different from TikTok. On TikTok by now I would have had already at least like 30-40 viewers live. So TikTok is like a huge, it gives you a huge boost. On YouTube I'm not seeing that yet, so I think I'm just gonna continuously I'm just gonna walk, and then we'll see what happens. So guys, once again, thank you for allocating a little bit of your time. Looks like there's a dog that is honoring an officer, a dog. There's a person kind of recording everything. So guys, look, here's what you do. If you're mom over 40, struggling to break through your ideal customer profile, the very first thing that you should be doing is instilling confidence in your audience. That's the first thing. The second thing, you need to be creating a brand, white labeling your products and finding and sourcing those products from the proper suppliers. And of course, there's an entire process for how to do that, for how to even figure out what is going to be a viral product. How do you do this? There's so many different mechanics in this whole concept of just even figuring out the product, that if you try to do this on your own, it's going to be really difficult, guys. So instead of doing this on your own, guys, squabble up, and do this together with us, my talent agency, Freedom Fusion System, where we help you build your brand. So guys, a couple of things that you should be doing in order to build your brand. You need to be talking about your journey, and you need to be doing business development and showing your journey as you're doing that business development. The best way to represent your journey in context of business development is through the skill called thread stacking. Thread stacking is, you guys already know what thread stacking is, but it's an innovative set of skills for any moms over 40 who knows how to write really well, or trying to do some content and have like all of those understanding about your mom life, and now you want to kind of lay it all out in front of your audience. So if that's you, if you want to be that type of mom who wants to lay it all out, but you're not sure exactly how to start, how to do the business development, then thread stacking is a way for you, because it will naturally gravitate you towards doing this business development. So that's kind of the first thing. And the second thing, guys, I think I'm gonna cover that in my TikTok live during my morning walk. So if you guys want to learn about the second thing, jump into my TikTok live, the morning walk TikTok live. If you could follow me, RomeWells1. That's my username on TikTok, and you could see how I'm continuously spilling tea over here while I'm in the city. So this way you could literally reproduce the same tactic and get insane amount of views on TikTok. So guys, if you see, for example, yourself not doing really well on one platform, go ahead and switch it around and go to the next platform, and until you start getting insane amount of views, guys. That's what I do. If I see, right now I see like literally 0 views on my YouTube live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch it to TikTok and go there and then maybe like I'll do the test outs a bit. I'm gonna do some testing again on YouTube, but this is how gradually you want to be approaching your kind of channels. So when you have multiple platforms, you gotta pick the platform that gives you the most love. So right now I'm not seeing any love from YouTube yet. YouTube love, YouTube life. So I'm gonna switch to TikTok, my personal account. So guys, remember, this is what you gotta do. You can't just go live and like continuously spilling tea, and if you're not seeing the results and doing this many times and still doing it, you need to go ahead and switch it up. The difference between switching from one platform to another is huge, guys. But of course, YouTube I also like, because I like to spill some tea while doing YouTube, and that also brings very good results, but only if you do it in a certain style multiple times. Like this is the reason this is not performing well right now, and there's still zero views, is probably because this is the first video, the first unrecognized media content type. So it's gonna wait until it's gonna get some signals before it's gonna start pushing this live to other people. So what I'm gonna do is, as I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna go to TikTok, and then on TikTok I'm gonna like spill some tea, and then I'm gonna come back after this wraps up, after this kind of gets some speed. Remember, there's a couple of things, guys. When you switch between apps, your content is not going to get uploaded automatically to YouTube until you actually wait for it to upload. So this whole trickling down effect between platform switching is probably going to start registering by tomorrow when I upload the content, or maybe a bit later today. So we'll see how well this video does. This is just my first time going live on YouTube live, and we'll see how well that does. Once it does really well, guys, I could come back and do the YouTube live again. This is the same thing goes with TikTok. When you start doing TikTok, it's gonna be, people see that TikTok and they always come down and they watch it, and then there's so many different signals, so many different statistics, guys. This is how I'm able to get like 200 views, maybe 300 views, literally simultaneously while I'm on TikTok. Sometimes, not always. But this is a heck of a lot better than 0 or 1 views. But don't get discouraged, guys, if you get like 0 or 1 views, or no views at all, especially if you do this for the first time, because once again, those metrics don't kick in until you show a couple of similar videos in a consistent style. And not even consistent style, but rather like what YouTube or any social platform is looking for is a little signal where real people tell you, like, yeah, this fires content, let's go ahead and I want to watch that more. I want to see what Ron Wells is talking about more. So right now, obviously, because it could be easily, when you start doing this, you could easily get discouraged because you're not seeing this, guys. You're not seeing the metrics. This is why initially when you start kind of doing this strategy of hopping between platforms, you need to kind of understand that initial trickling down effect. Then once you conquer that, then it's going to be, okay, now that you understood the platforms, now you're ready to go ahead and build your brand and grow it and start squabbling up together with other brand owners and whatnot. It's going to start trickling down, but for first it's going to be a bit difficult, it's going to be confusing, and this is the reason why I'm telling you guys, because I see a lot of moms over 40, they just kind of try it and then they quickly give up because they didn't see their first live doing really well, and then they try it again, and it's still something doesn't work, and then they try and they only get like 1 view or 2 view, and then they just give up completely. Or they continuously try into like infinity for like a month, 2, 3, a year, and then still not seeing any results, and continuously try, not really asking for help. I'm also seeing that kind of behavior in many moms over 40. So if you're mom over 40, guys, definitely you need to be paying close attention to all of those different things that I'm talking about. So this way you could solve that problem and no longer have that problem that you currently having. And I know you guys, many of you have this problem. You try to do this, you go live, but nothing, crickets. So this is the way to fix it, guys. Just remember that, and then try to repeat it after me. Go live and then come back, like switch it around, do consistent routines, consistent framework.
Turn left onto West 45th Street.
Morning, afternoon, and evening walks. And I literally, every one of my TikTok lives starts with that word: morning, evening, afternoon walk. Every one of them for like straight, ever since I started out TikTok live, guys. Like literally, and people recognize that, and they come back and they know like, oh my God, there's gonna be some incredible tea spilling. So I hope that makes sense. Now, in order for you to become the next wave of creators, guys, you need to be doing reviews. TikTok came out with this TikTok Go program. Go ahead and check it out. It's a brand new program. You need like 1,000 followers to join, but you could pretty much just go in different places, do reviews, and spawn money. I did already build a business model, and I uploaded on Threads for how you combine your RV mom on the go. Like if you're RV mom on the go, you love to travel with your pets, cats, kids, and dogs, and you want to somehow convert that life into even more money while on the go, then definitely, guys, check it out. It's available for you, that business model on Threads for how to pull this off. I combine TikTok Go together with moms on the go with pets, cats, kids, and dogs who have RVs, and help such moms make more money. This is one of the latest paths that I have been developing, Freedom Fusion paths, that will truly help you guys out. If you're not a mom on the go with RV, don't worry, I developed a path where you don't need to have an RV, but to
turn left onto West 46th Street.
have RV and still make money in a digital sense as a remote side hustle. So I have that path for you as well, guys. So anyway, look, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna do the TikTok live morning walk, but hopefully this thing gets warmed up, and I'll try to do this again. Take care, guys.